make some quick adjustments, and I want to cover some important information that I think everybody here should know. So, my goal is to have more completed Let's Plays than any other YouTuber, and because of some technical issues I had, the three-hour episodes I recorded last night, well, they did not process all the way on YouTube. Got to like 24 minutes of the recording, so I don't feel that this is complete. I am, however, not going to start over. I've gone too far, in my opinion, to start over, and we're just not doing that. So we're just going to continue on, and I guess I can't count this as a completed Let's Play. Maybe that'll be the opinion of others, but we'll see. For now, we're gonna continue on, and we're making some changes to what we're doing here. So, for example, having this new starting soon screen. That's why I left it up here, so you guys could see the new screen. We're going to be eventually adding a chat box in over top of the in-game chat box. So we'll get to that later. For now, let's play some Final Fantasy. I need it. I got so mad when I saw that those videos didn't process. Oh, it irritated me to no end. I was about to uninstall this game because I'm like, I'm not going through it again. I can't have an incomplete Let's Play, and I just couldn't, my dude. So, okay. Seems like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tale of a gentleman's... What am I... What? Oh, okay. I was so confused there. Ah, Rune, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh, off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess that you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa Sean, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded, had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Aver once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Rune Winter, I shan't forget. Thank you, Rune Winter. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Rune. Hey, what did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Rune, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Okay, so I get to pick one of these. We're going with the money. Okay, I guess now we talk to Momodi. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old on. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who have made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Rune. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Rune, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Okie doke. So let's look at our journal. That's a level 17 quest. So now we're going to go do this level 15 quest here. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, so we do have quests in this area. I thought, no, maybe we have it in Eastern Thanalan, but whatever. What quest is this? It's telling us to go all the way up here. The Face of Thal? I guess. Is that Central Thanalan? We'll go do it. Oh yeah, so I gotta aid the injured gladiator. Alright, so here we are. Here's the injured gladiator. Let's have a word with him. Help me, I can't feel my... have a potion, my dude. Thank you, brother. It all happened so fast, over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me, nor why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. Alright, so I guess now we just go to these spots. Whoa, whoops. It's kind of blind there for a minute. Oopsie daisy. Alright, let's talk to Roundelf. The fellow outside? Aye, I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Was alone as I recall. You say he's wounded? Thought he was just drunk. Well... you don't know, bruh. I wish ye knew, but ye don't. Let's go see what this fella up here has to say. Etfled. What up, G? Suspicious characters. Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. At first, I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the Silver Bazaar. Does that help? Oh, it will. Me knows all about the Silver Bazaar. And there's the point of ambush. Sweet. Well... I got whatever evidence was there. Let's go... oh, my sprint's not ready yet. Let's go talk to This fine fella over this way. The injured gladiator. Alright, what's up, dude? Purple robe. That sounds familiar. Aye, it was him, I'd swear. Did you find anything else? Picked this up by the tracks, eh? Might well have belonged to the bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be as Wyman could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Show that ring to Wyman. He's sure to know something about it. Well, I'm straight up not going to Ul'dah right now. We're going to Eastern Thanalan to get some other quests completed, and that seems to be the best way to get there. Look at that big turtle boy. Chunky boy. Big old chonk. Gotta run by the old F's. Can I get an F'd in the chat? Whoa. Dudes. No way. Making my way downtown. I didn't know that was in this game. Yeah, okay. Come on, sprint. Do your deed. Is this even the right way? Should I go above the rock? I'm gonna go above the rock. Above the rock we are. Oh god, gotta avoid the antling soldiers. Why am I afraid? I'm like level 24. Is there really no better way to get there than to just run through this muck? Is there not like a path, like a road? There's the road. There she be. I cannot believe. What is even the name of that song? I like. Brittany, can you hear me?
What?
You know that song from White Chicks?
What?
Still I wonder if I could fall into the sky. What is that song? What's that called?
I'm not sure. I don't know the name of it.
You don't know the name of it? Does anybody know the name of it? Or do we just know it as the White Chicks song? Either way, in Final Fantasy, there was a dude with a lute, and he was playing it. Or it may have been a harp. Are you okay? Okay. And now it's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of forever. Achievements, current area. I'm good. I ain't about that life right now. We're going to make the best of this situation, y'all. We're almost here to Camp Drybone. Drybone. That's what they call me. What up, Caitlin? So Thanalan is plagued by 7 fewer mongrels. Is it excellent? I lost my love to a pack of mongrels 3 years past. We were to be wed. They tore him apart, and when we finally chased them off, my love was in 7 pieces. Since then, I've asked every adventurer I see pass through here to slay 7 of the beasts. My vengeance is unceasing, but if I can spare just one other bride-to-be the suffering I have known, then it will all have been worth it. Well, glad I could be of service to you. So, what am I supposed to do here? Buzzing at church? Well, let's go do those. I can't remember how to get there, though. Maybe I gotta go up this thing. And then maybe go around? Yeah, there's like a bridge. I like bridges. Yeah, we gotta straight up slay some swarms. Mess you up, fam. Well, there's a couple of them down. Another swarm. Should I be on the lookout for old offerings? Okay, I see the glowy up here, so. Okay, there's one. A bottle of beastkin blood. Yes. That's what I want on my deceased loved one's grave. A bottle of beastkin blood. Another bottle of beastkin blood. What's with these people, dude? Don't tell me it was another bottle of beastkin blood. Oh, no, I didn't get that from that. I guess I got that from, slaying the things that needed slaying. I was like, what is this? A graveyard for like marauders? Well, that part's done. We've got to get 2 more offerings. Let's go ahead and grab those before we go back inside. There's one. And there's 2. Okay, we'll talk to Irel first. Were you able to gather the old offerings? Thank you. Would that there were naught else to be done. I must see to collecting the weathered vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in a tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer, should you care to take it. Speak to me again whenever you feel so compelled. I'll go and pick it up, my dude. Sister Irel has worked for a willing adventurer once more. So, you wish to honor the dead once more. Excellent. Make offerings of these Nimella lilies at some of the simpler graves in the Lich Yard. The poor souls died alone, you see, and with no one left to grieve for them. There are 5 such graves scattered about the Lich Yard that I would have you tend to. And remember, friend, mind your surroundings and pay the proper respect with each bundle of lilies. They're all they have. Okay, let's talk to Esmore. Thank you, friend. If the swarms were to spread their pestilence at the church unchecked, before long we would need to mourn the mourning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safely. Thal bless you. Okay, none of that's worth anything, so there we go. Okay, so wait, does somebody else have a quest? Oh, Eduard has a quest. Eduard wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. You're one of them venturer folks, ain't you? I'd be much obliged for a little help. I'd like to make a tombstone for my kid sister what passed, you see. But I ain't got the gil to get it done. I hear there's nice rocks for the taking a ways from here, but I ain't old enough to fend off no wild beasts or such. Was hoping for a bit of cloud marble. She really would have liked that. Crops right up out of the ground to the east of here. They say if you could find a bit and see it to Brother Esmore, me and my sis would be ever so grateful. I can do that. So, okay, I've got a... There's a simple grave. Plop some lilies on it. And there's one, like, I guess, out back. Drop some lilies. Now we'll go get this one right here. Sling some lilies at it. Okay, there's one down here. Take your lilies, dead folk. And there's one like right here. Oh wow, they like tucked him way out of the way. Didn't want nothing to do with this dude, I guess. That's done. Simple task. We'll go turn that in. Is that dude riding a giraffe? Holy crap. I want a giraffe. Okay, Ariel. Once more you have my thanks. No doubt the souls of the departed can take some small comfort in the care you have shown their graves. In days gone by, the Lich Yard was a small, humble plot, but that all changed after the calamity. The dead grew in number, and so the yard grew with them. It is still simple, despite its size. Of course, it's that self-same simplicity that keeps it from becoming more of a priority for the Order. We can ill afford to assign adequate numbers to its keeping, just as we cannot charge the poor to bury or be buried. Yet that does not stop the many who come calling to see their dead put to rest here. Those few of us who tend the yard haven't the time to see to the offerings or piety demands or piety or whatever you want to call it. The simple graves you visited belong to those who died alone. Let us pray the sweet fragrance you delivered grants some modicum of relief from their lonely solitude, if even for a short while. Okay. What was that? That is for sure a big old giraffe. Holy cow. What's a man got to do to get a giraffe around here? Oh, wait a minute. What am I supposed to be doing here? A dying wish? Well, there's nothing here. Deliver the sirloins to Sister Zozero? I guess it's down at the bottom. It is so dark. Is she like in here? No. In here maybe? Okay, listen, this is confusing. There you are. Please lower your voice. What business brings you? Myotragus sirloins? I take it Tutusi has sent you. Thank you for your efforts, my friend, but I fear you're too late. The man for whom these steaks were meant succumbed to his wounds just moments ago. Pray do not despair. You feast with Thal now, and Thal has seen the good in you this day. Well, that sucks. That he's all dead and stuff. Let's go turn this in. Dead, is he? You did a good thing, friend. No use fretting over the order in which things pass. What matters is that they do pass. Nothing that passes goes unseen by the gods. There's a graveyard just near Drybone. A lot of folk bring their dead and dying this far. Many just dump them here to spare themselves the trouble and cost of a burial. This poor soul at least had a family that rushed to his side. Count him lucky for that. 'Twas just his time to heed Thal's call. Best to let it go and move on. There's business what needs doing. Plots, graves, embalming, tombstones, nothing, and life is free, not even death. Tutusi of Camp Drybone is a deed for a daring adventurer. Back for more, are you? Good. Now riddle me this. In a camp such as ours, so close to a graveyard, what do you think sells faster than we can stock? Aye, flowers. To the east of here lie the remains of an enormous gubu, and so many plants sprout around it that you would think you'd found the black shroud in the middle of Thanalin. Some say the gubu came down from the mountains at the time of the calamity and carried with him the seeds that became all those plants. But then all I'm really after is 3 sprigs of Althic lavender. Seems simple enough, right? Does seem simple enough. So I want to get this this done. Where do I go to start it? Okay, despite the fact Sultanate law clearly forbids any and all business dealings with beast tribes deemed hostile, a goblin merchant has chosen to ignore the law and peddle his wares to the Amalja. The Brass Blades cannot allow this and seek adventurers to locate the merchant and bid him cease. He is, however, by no means to be hurt. Goblins are considered harmless and have been granted leave to conduct commerce within the city-states, so we ask that adventurers simply lead him away from the Amalja lands towards central Thanalin. Alright. So, the question is, where the heck is he? Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What? Oh, beckon. Come on, buddy. Alright, gathered him to safety. Whew. That was more difficult to figure out than I thought it was going to be honest. I see the desert heat wasn't too much for you. Here's your reward. See that you don't spend it all at the pub. Alright, sweet. And with that, you fulfilled the requirement. You are free to partake of my guild leaves at will. There's always work to be done here in Camp Drybone. Whatever your talents, I have no doubt that you will find someone in need and willing to pay. Alright, Battlecraft leaves. Accept, 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 accept. Okay. So I guess let's get up here. Alright, so going for goat is the one that we're on. Yes, chocobos are quick, strong, and reliable, but with their narrow backs, they can only bear so much burden. But I ask you this, what if one were to train a larger beast, such as an old goat? Over twice the cargo could be hauled with half the number of animals. Profits would double, nay triple overnight. I must test my theory immediately, but as a mere merchant, do not have the means of taming and pacifying an old goat on my own. There is good coin to be made for any adventurer who might help me in seeing my dream realized. Well, let's initiate it. Confirm. Okay, Soothe. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. Alright, there we go. That's all 4. So we'll get ready to turn in. Good morning to you, adventurer, and a fine morning it is. I say, a fine morning for a lead quest. Ooh, what's that? Adventure? Battlecraft leaves, any new ones? Yeah, we'll take that one. So I guess we'll go do that one next. There we go. This place is mildly confusing, so I apologize if I just run around like a chicken with his head cut off. So death with indignity. The Lich Yard of the Church of Saint Adama Landama is the final resting place for those who do not have the means to see their bodies interred in the Sultanate's great stone mausoleums. We provide salvation in death for those who cannot find the same in life. We ask no coin of those who seek our aid, and conduct our work solely with the alms provided us by the city-state's few philanthropists. Charity, however, is a rare virtue in Ul'dah, and our visitors are forced to forego many of the luxuries, such as a proper headstone or an embalming, that the wealthy are granted upon their passing. This inequity can kindle flames of wrath, which can ultimately prevent a soul from completing its journey to the realm of Thal. These souls must needs to be cleansed of their anger so that they may find peace, and we at the Lich Yard seek adventurers to aid us in doing so. Alright, that one's done. Okay. Alright. And then now one more location. Alright, sweet. That one's down. Yep. We'll go turn in. Collect your ward. Any new ones? Yep. So this one... Whoa. Let me go ahead and get that cloud marble. While I'm out here. Alright, sweet. Got the cloud marble. The Enterprise of Undeath. There are those who upon death are, for whatever reason, unable to make the journey into Thal's realm. These wrathful souls remain trapped in the realm of Nald, where they roam aimlessly, blinded by rage until they hap across an innocent victim, and well, the outcome is oft too gruesome to put to parchment. We servants of the traitors wish only to see the tormented back on the proper path, but require the aid of martially inclined adventurers to do so. Okay, there we go. For the only way to release the undeath from this realm is to first break the bond the soul has with its decaying corporeal counterpart. Only then can we conduct the remaining rites to see the soul at peace. Initiate. There's one down. 2 down. Alright, there's more down. Gotta get 2 more. That one's down. Is there one more over here by this fate? Yeah, there he is. Alright, that should be it. Yep, let's go turn in. Good day to you, adventurer, and a fine day it is, I say. A fine day for... Okay, yeah. Collect rewards. Sweet. Okay, so now we can... Now we can tackle this. A simple solution. Several mischievous shape-shifting imps charged with setting over 100 different fires, many of which led to the deaths of humble farm folk, have escaped from their inescapable cell in the Marasaja pit. After conducting a realm-wide search to capture the villainous Void Scent, the Brass Blades believe they finally have cornered them somewhere in Drybone. To ensure that they do not let the criminals slip through their fingers, the Blades are seeking adventurers to assist in the search process, which involves collecting firefly abdomens and casting them on tuco-tucos, any of which could be an imp to dissolve the creature glamours. Okay. Okay. One down. Another one down. And that's that. Alright, another one done. Any new ones? No. Okay. So that's fine. We're gonna go snag the one up north. And we're not gonna immediately turn it in. We're gonna get all these quests. And then we'll go turn them all in. So this one is Earthbound. Since the Calamity, there has been much imbalance in the elements. Founts of over-aspected aether erupt from the soil and manifest into corrupted crystals. These crystals in turn attract the most unsavory of creatures. The most common of all being elemental sprites who, upon absorbing the crystals, become corrupted themselves. The brass blades are seeking adventurers to comb the desert and find the crystals, slaying any corrupted sprites encountered. Alright, that's done. Nope. The missing merchant. Let's go ahead and pick up these quests. The research Gagoshu could use an adventurer's assistance in dispatching some bothersome buzzards. We've been dispatched by the Order of Naldal to conduct a thorough investigation of these ruins. We've only begun to scratch the surface, yet it is clear that they house countless untold secrets from the age of Belladia. Secrets which will remain hidden forever if something is not done about those accursed buzzards. Ever since they began nesting across the chasm, we have spent more hours wiping their droppings off our tomes than doing research of any sort. I ask you not to eradicate the entire species. The buzzard is a clever bird. Slave 4 or so, and I suspect the rest of the flock will find somewhere else to roost. I can do that. Strawman defense. The researcher Claudian could use an adventurer's assistance in dispatching some bothersome birds. Do not look down, Claudian. You must not, you will not, you cannot look. Ah! By the 12, my good man, you frightened me half to death, but you must forgive me. I've been a bit restless of late, what with those winged nightmares swooping in front every which direction, pecking and poking and pricking at me. I might as well pack up my instruments and go home, as I won't be getting an ounce of research done. If, however, a kind adventurer like yourself were to use these scarecrows to drive the birds away, it would be another story. What do you say? I can do that. And then there's another guy, I guess, up here. Helmheart. Alright, Helmheart of Highbridge could use an adventurer's assistance with a hair-raising problem. You, yes you, adventurer, I need you to fetch 3 bottles of Furball blood, and do so with all haste. Where to find Furball blood, you ask? Why, from Furballs, of course. Now hurry, this is a matter of life and death. Alright guys, well that is all the time we have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. And if you're watching on Twitch, I appreciate everything. I will be back streaming in a few moments. I just need to go take a bathroom break and all that. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you liked what you saw, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And lastly, we'll catch you next time.